Already, a quarter of our population lives in urban India. The proportion will rise to one third by the turn of the century and cross the halfway mark within a few decades thereafter. This major demographic trend need not only to be recognized but also encouraged. What has gone wrong with our pattern of urbanization is not that there is too fast and furious a flood of people into towns and cities, as that the pattern of urbanization is unbalanced. It is the larger metropolitan cities that are attracting the bulk of those coming in from the rural area. This severely strains the resources of the larger cities without conferring any real benefit on the rural area from where the new intent have come. What we need is a rational pattern of urbanization. We need to see a small and large towns growing in every district, drawing the bulk of their population from the surrounding rural hinterland. That way, the talent and enterprise of the people will remain to a large extent within the district. Urbanization will be related to rural requirement. Urban settlement will cease to be isolated compartment. It is the compartmentalization of India into rigidly separated rural and urban settlement that has been the worst legacy of the colonial system of local self government. When 107 years ago, the British introduced their system of urban local self government. The urban settlement of India had a very different role to play to the one we now envisage for them. The colonial government of the time saw the urban settlement of India as enclaves where they could hide themselves away comfortably from the surrounding reality. The assumed that drains and drinking water, lighting, lighting and street cleaning were needed only for themselves and their dependent. It was assumed that civic amenities are not for rural India. 5 decades into independence, the reality has changed, but the shell remains much the same. The law makes it obligatory to provide civic amenities for all recognized urban settlement, but the strained resources of the urban local bodies make it almost impossible for them to meet urbanization. It is also these settlement that will progressively and in phases serve as the focal point for industrial growth centers. Thus, we bring together the recommendations of the National Commission on Urbanization and our scheme of growth centers.